I'm Mike Paolucci. I live in Foster, Rhode Island, and actually, my first election was that I did vote in was for Ronald Reagan. And one of the reasons why I kind of considered myself a Republican is because I kind of liked business. I was also at the time I was self-employed. I found out about Donald Trump while um, watching a documentary on him through a local PBS station. Is that he was a Democrat, which was rather interesting. And he identified as a Democrat and contributed a lot to the Democratic Party, to get certain people elected, like actually President Obama. He donated to the campaign. Kamala Harris, he donated to her campaign. So it's been, it's been rather interesting. But when I voted for him in 2016, I thought, like a lot of my business associates, well, hey, we got a businessman in the White House, so he's going to look out for us. And let's face it, he's been in business himself, so he knows the benefits of being, in a booming economy. And the only thing that I didn't expect from him is the negativity and rhetoric. When he talks about people and blames somebody, and if you didn't vote for him or if you didn't see his views, you were out. And over the last 3.5 years, I think, I couldn't. There's probably a couple of people I can name names, but he ruined a lot of lives. I think over the past 3.5 years, a lot of people got a bad deal because of him, because he didn't like what they stood for. And, once he found out whether or not they voted for him, that was it. Being self-employed, a lot of people could probably identify that. When you're self-employed, you're on your own. And medically, for medical insurance, Obamacare was a big, big plus. So Joe Biden being involved in that aspect of, Barack Obama's presidency, I mean, he knows everybody on both sides of the aisle, and I think that's an asset to a guy like him. Plus, he grew up in a family. He's a common guy. He's a regular guy. He is. He's a regular guy. I mean, look at the house he grew up in. I mean, it's kind of like the house we grew up in. In a neighborhood. Large, well, we're Italian family. He's an Irish family, but everybody grew up in this close neighborhood, and everybody knew each other. And I think he's going to really be a good guy in the office, in the Oval Office, because maybe it's cliche, maybe I don't know how to really say it, but he really does seem to care more about this country than Donald Trump cares about it, because it seems like he cares about Joe Biden, that is, cares about people and their views and how he can work them into his program and his agenda. And Donald Trump cares about himself. And if you're not with me, it's too bad for you. So I think Joe Biden's going to make a big difference virtually overnight with this. And I think you're going to see a difference in the Republican Party, too.